Hi, I'm Rosie Slosick of onemanbandaccounting.co.uk and I'm a tax return coach in the UK who sends her one-to-one clients chocolate brownies. Shh, don't tell anybody. So today I want to talk to you about a question that's come up in my How to Do Your Own Tax Return group in the Q&A. So that is, when's the right time to get a business bank account? So, first question I've got for you is, are you a limited company? Because if you are, then you need a business bank account. That's it. You need a business bank account. It is okay to use your personal bank account while you're getting the business bank account, but as a limited company, you are a completely separate legal entity. You need a separate bank account. That's it. So if you want to know more about limited companies and all this stuff and how it all works, then I'm doing some Demystify Limited Company Mastermind in a retreat next year. So there's a link on the screen and there's also going to be a clickable link in the description if you're watching this on YouTube. So if you're a sole trader, do you need a business bank account? Well, the official answer is yes, you must have a business bank account, you naughty person. I paraphrase. But in practice, a lot of sole traders actually don't. Now, technically speaking, I meant to say that you have to have one. Because all the personal bank accounts that banks run, it says in the terms and conditions that you're not allowed to use them for anything other than personal reasons. On the other hand, a lot of sole traders do. And actually, some of my one-to-one clients have actually gone to their banks and actually spoken to them about their situation and their new business. And actually, the bank has agreed they can use their personal bank account for business, which I have to say I was quite surprised of. And that's pretty cool. Obviously, the bank put conditions on it. I don't suppose they'd be allowed to do that once they're making £20,000-30,000. But I don't actually know what the conditions were, but that would be my guess. But I think that's actually pretty good. So that is one option. The two options, if you are going to use your personal bank account for business, is to use the same bank account that you use for your personal account for the business one, so everything's all mixed up. Yeah, you can do that. Creates a bit of a pain in the butt because everything is all mixed up. The other thing is that if HMRC do decide to come and look at your stuff, just because sometimes it happens, they've actually then got a reason to look through all your personal accounts as well as the business stuff. Do you want that? It's up to you. So the other option that some of my one-to-one clients have actually went and did after we our one-to-one coaching sessions was, they didn't really felt ready for a business bank account yet. They were just starting out, particularly given the fact that some of them they had full-time businesses as well. They wanted to start really, really small and they didn't feel comfortable yet going and having that conversation with the bank manager who often has no idea about anything. Sorry. But so what they did instead was absolutely brilliant ideas. They actually had a separate one. They have a separate personal bank account which they use for their business. And again, this was the clients who went off and actually asked the bank, "Is this okay?" And so far, there's been a 100% success rate. The banks have said absolutely that's fine. So they're your options. Again, do you need one? When is the right time? This is often the bigger question. So say you've got a turnover, which is your business income of say £100. Yeah, you can have a business bank account on that. You could also mix, it's probably less of an issue mixing it up with your personal finances for that one. But again, you can have a separate business bank account for that one. When we're starting getting into the £1,000, several £1,000s more than that, really my strong suggestion would be, unless you plan for your business to be only making a few £100, in which case, strictly speaking, it's not really business, it's kind of like a hobby. What I would suggest is, be honest with yourself. What are you not comfortable with the best business bank account? Know how you want to feel before you're comfortable going and doing that. Go and look at them. Get the steps in place. So the only bit you haven't done is actually open it, and you know when you're ready to actually do it. to be quite honest, sometimes it's not actually a business decision, it's a here decision. I could say, yes, you need to have a business bank account till the cows come home. And if you're really scared, you're not going to do it. No matter how important it would be for your business, you're not going to do it. So start small. If you're not comfortable with it, go and research it. Go and ask other people. You don't necessarily have to do what other people say, even me. But go and look. Go and come to work through any blocks you've got to do with it. Know which bank account you're going to open. So when you're ready, and to be honest, it sounds really, really vague, but quite often when you're ready, you'll know when you're ready to take that next step. You have all your ducks in a row, you already know which bank you want to go with, you know roughly the kind of account you want to go with, you know the different kind of, because banks often different payment plans. They're often free for the first 12 to 18 months, but after that you do need to pay a bit. And know which payment plan might be right for you. Usually it's an electronic one in my experience, unless you're doing a cash-based business. And just do all of that. Say, as Denise Duffield Thomas says, just stay in the room with it. And that would be my suggestion. That's actually how you know when is the next stage of the business. Having said that, if you're a limited company running a personal bank account, go get a business account now. This is actually really, really important. You are a legally separate entity. You need one. If you're a sole trader, then technically speaking, you need a business bank account, but it's more a case of up to you. Certainly, I would say if you're approaching £20,000-30,000 turnover every year, business income, then you need to be sorting it out. There's a certain point when you're hiding. So, like I said, there's no hard and fast answer. A lot of it does depend on you. And if you would like to take those more steps actually towards having this and actually look at your finances a bit more, the business finances, then come along to my Self-Care for Your Finances retreat. We've got another one next year, which is doing one in January in 2017. Or if you're watching this on way after that, we'll probably be doing one again in September. And I'm also going to be launching a 28-day Self-Care for Your Finances challenge, which is a really, really nice and easy way of just easing yourself into doing this more sticky number stuff, while also looking after yourself and grounding everything in self-care. So I say there's a link for that on the screen, and if you're watching this on YouTube, there's a link in the description as well. I'm Rosie Slosick of onemanbandaccounting.co.uk, and I often retreat courses and coaching to help you figure all this stuff out.